Hey, what is up, y'all? Why don't you come on in, have a seat on your uncle's lap? How's everybody doing today? What is up, Mud? How are you? Hopefully everyone's having a great day. Sorry, I'm starting a little bit late because for some reason, when I was trying to get my stream up, TikTok was being weird, and I don't think I'm streaming to TikTok, which I'm not. Oh no, my feelings are so hurt. But yeah, oh well, I just said screw it and just let that deal with itself. We'll either deal with it tomorrow or I don't know, whatever. What you guys up to? Sorry, I know I got a hell of a calic like I always have. So I don't know why I always complain about it. But yeah, Mud, how's your day going? You having a good day today? I was hopefully going to do a hunt train today, but I'm not seeing one on the Discord. So we're going to continue with what we were doing with some four lords, which I was having fun with anyways. So that also is not hurting my feelings. Uh, but there is a new variant dungeon, so I might do that later. I don't know. Sorry, I was looking at Discord, just double checking, making sure nothing was coming up. Let's talk to Fury. I don't remember any voices I gave any of these guys, so they're all going to sound just like me, which is the voice I give them anyways. No need to explain. Gimbu's told me all about you and the thrashing you gave him and the others. Need me to escort you back to the temple? Dude, I just came all the way here. But yes. I don't even know what I get from this. I just know that, yeah, Edgy told me I should do it. They're pretty smart about that stuff, so figured I would do it. I'm gonna keep checking for a hunt train because I want some poetics, but if I can't get them, I can't get them. That's okay. There'll always be next week. Well done, Cryptid. Well done. You've done my friend a great kindness. I didn't read all that. So I took out both of these two, right? Or no, I don't know if I took him out. Or did I? I know I took him out. I'm not sure what's going on, and I'm afraid to ask. Oh, you needn't be so concerned. You know well the power of Kojin's incantations, yes? I have but asked Soroban to undergo a little training that he might assist us with the maintenance of the wards. He's demonstrated a remarkable aptitude thus far, in fact. Huff, puff. How much longer must I continue? Concentrate. Less chatting, more chanting. What youthful energy! It's been far too long since we've had the pleasure of such company. Not since Tenzin, I imagine. I've been meaning to ask, what sort of man was Tenzin? We only just learned of the stories, and you've already said they were half wrong. Curious, are you? Very good, very good. Far too many people have no interest in the past. There's not going to be a fluffy train today. No hunt train. Need to quit looking. What to say, what to say? Well, for one, Tenzin was blessed with the selfsame power Cryptid possesses. The Echo, I believe it is sometimes called. Alas, as you probably know from personal experience, such as individuals are often regarded with suspicion, if not outright fear. Nevertheless, Tenzin was a generous soul who was ever eager to aid his fellow man. Indeed, he died as he lived, fighting for the sake of those he loved. You see, when he faced Koryu, we four lords were still quite young and weak, not even auspices in truth, and we could but look on helplessly as the two dragged one another to the brink of death. With the last of his strength, Tenzin imprisoned the mortally wounded Koryu. He then bequeathed to us a sacred treasure, a crystal which shone with an otherworldly light. Oft have I wondered if this crystal was the source of the powers we would grow to possess. Would we have become the four lords without it? In my heart, I think not. We built this temple to strengthen the wards and safeguard the Ruby Sea in Tenzin's stead. His legacy would be ours, and so it has been to this day. And so it will continue to be, but only if we can rely upon you to quell the aramatama of our comrades. That can wait, though. Byakko needs his rest, and so do you, Cryptid. I just got here. In that case, maybe it'd be best if I get back to Kugane? There's no telling what mischief that man will get up to in my absence. I too should take my leave. Doubtless I'm needed. Tamamizu. Alright, Soroban. Oh, you're not going anywhere. Your training's far from finished, my friend. But I can't possibly refuse the request of the four lords. I hate to impose upon you, Cryptid. Perhaps you can go to Tamamizu in my stead. Maybe some time before I'm permitted to return home. Sure. Sounds like a plan, Stan. And I get an orchestrion from this. So I don't mind. I have not done like any quests here. So Sarban will be staying with Gimbu for a time. How wonderful to hear. I have no doubt he'll make the most of his most blessed opportunity. Oh, I have another missive for you. 'Twas delivered personally by an unusual cat. An auspice, I presume? You're welcome to come and go from the temple as you like. Fury will remain at its post above ground. You need only seek him out. I should be glad if you take him up on his invitation and look in on Sarban every now and then. After all, he is in essence our representative there. Alright. Okay. Alright, Bunchen. Tortoise in time. I get super potion, super ether. What? Okay. A pleasure as ever to see you, my friend. With that, I could say the same for Sarban. He has yet to return to Tamamizu. So I can only assume he's still busy undergoing Gimbu's rigorous training. I literally just got here, bro. It's been like 5 seconds. Hello, Cryptid. Is my link pro working? So unreliable, these little things. I'm going to pay a visit to Ryzen Temple, see Sarban. Give him a treat to keep his spirits up. If you're available, you should come too. Hope you haven't forgotten how to get there, but in case you have, look for the cute animal trying not to look like a guard on duty in the middle of the volcanic island. I was, of course, not privy to your conversation just now, but on the off chance you're bound for Ryzen Temple, give Sarban and Gimbu my regards. Oh wow, what luck. I'm not going there. If I was, I wouldn't tell you anyways. Maybe I should go the right way. Definitely horns. Teeth. Is there a face on the... No, teeth are on this side. I need to use that orchestrion. I'll probably have to set down to do that. Not set, but you know, get off my mount. What level are these quests? These aren't 60, are they? Might be 60. Hey, Fury. Headed for the temple or just taking in the wonderful smoky air? A little bit of both. Kuga Gitsune. Kuga Gitsune. Kuga Gitsune. Kuga Gitsune. Boom, 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 boom. Well met, brave adventurer. You are come alone this day? You are come alone this day. You are come alone this day? That's weird. I'm sorry. That's Tataru. Tataru! Tataru! And I'll thank you not to forget it, or else you'll get no takoyaki from me. Hey, Faye, what's up? How are you doing today? Oh my, that'll be most unfortunate. My sincerest apologies. I shall endeavor to remember little urchin Tataru. I'm doing 4 lords. It's like a 60 quest, I think. Maybe a 70. Ooh, marinated turkey. That sounds good. Of course, your name I will not soon forget, for you saved my dear friend Byakko from descending into madness, or something like that. It is good that you're here, Cryptid. Sorbonne has made great strides in his training. It is true, but I believe we need to consider more drastic methods. Though he's not without potential, Sorbonne as he is simply lacks divinity. Original sin too. Should we carry on as we are, he may not be ready when we have need of divinity original sin too. As with Byakko before, there will come a time when we must confront Siryu and Suzaku, and quell the raging Aramatama within them. Accordingly, we must use every means at our disposal, no matter how dangerous, to ensure we are prepared. No matter how dangerous? What exactly did you have in mind? There's no need for fearful trembling or withdrawing into one's shell. All I would have you do is open a box. Oh, is that all? Well, I've opened my fair share of boxes, but what's in the box? But no, that is no ordinary box you must open. It's a tomato bisque of geomancy, a sacred vessel which harbors the very power of time itself. That word was not tomato bisque. And yet you say there's no need for fearful trembling. The box sounds terribly dangerous. To what end would you have me open it? That you may bathe in its temporal magics and age 1,000 years in an instant. That sounds horrible. That you may undergo the change and become an auspice, albeit until the magic dissipate. You would have me become an auspice like the Four Lords? Yeah! He has ginger root in his hands. Hold on, Carter. Didn't you come across one of these tomato bisques in Shisui of the Violet Tides? You did, didn't you? I don't know, maybe. I'm aware of similar relics in possession of the rain. However, their magics alter only the appearance of those exposed. A mummer's trick, a glamour, altogether unlike the phenomenal power of the tomato bisque we seek. Know that this is no legend, but incontrovertible truth, for the one who created the tomato bisque of Geomancer was a fellow auspice. Like many of us, he had lived long enough to see comrades become consumed by Aramatama, see them descend into madness and lay waste to the lands they had sworn to protect. Like many of us, he had no choice but to put an end to their rampages. The auspice knew full well that he was destined to share their fate, and so before he fell from grace, he resolved to cross the tomato bisque of geomancy. When his work was complete, he bathed in its magics until he was no more. By the kami, he chose to die while his mind was still his own. I don't know what to say. Boom, boom. Once true potential of the box was understood, that it could bring death to an auspice, it was decided that it should be placed under lock and key in the swallow's compass till we had need of it. However, the grand mausoleum of King Ganon has been abandoned to the Shikigami, forever bound to its halls as guardians, and only a warrior of surpassing strength can hope to overcome their trials. It me? Steel yourself, Sarabon. Till the moment Cryptid returns with the tomato bisque of geomancy, you must train like you've never trained before. Yes, of course. Alright, Yangxia. Do I really have to go all the way over there? I'm hoping I can solo this next one. See who we get. Silky! That bridge is broken. Sorry, there's something about that bridge I just really like. Don't know why. Kamaitachi. What's up, my little ferret friend? Oh, hey, you made it! Finally! I've been waiting here forever and a day. But hey, it's not like we got a potential calamity to worry about or anything. Anyway, I've already taken care of the ward selling the tomb's interest, so you're free to go in and get the box. But whatever you do, don't open it! Oh, God. Ah, one more thing. I'll wager they told you about the Shikigami. But forget to mention that the box itself is guarded by one of us. A tough bugger and a half. But you're a pretty tough bugger yourself, eh? You gave Byako up for, after all. Just don't say I didn't warn you. The Swallow's compass is now accessible. Let's fucking go. Alright, we shall unrestrict, unlevel sync, confirm, let us find. Is this... I don't know. I don't think it's a dungeon. I don't think it's a dungeon. Probably a trial. Is it ARR? I don't even know. Swallows. Oh yeah, no, it's not gonna be ARR. That would be dumb. Stormblood. I'm wrong. Not Stormblood either. Yeah, I know that's awesome. Swallows. Maybe, just maybe, it's not a trial. Oh, Stormblood, no. What in the world? Duty finder, blah 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 blah. It's gonna be a boss fight, so it's gotta be a trial, right? No, it's on trail. Swallow's compass. Swallow's compass. No, that'd be dumb. What the fuck? Is it a dungeon? The Swallow's compass. There it is. Sheesh. Hey, I get 50 poetics. The burn? I've never done that one. Alright, let's join. Poetics might be enough. Yep, for me to get another thingamabob. Mendervillian thing. Dum. You guys can't see me do that, can you? You can't. Look at that. Kinda. Ha! My cursor disappears. Alright, I hope we win. I better put my stance on. Fusa. Some cool looking enemies. Water, earth, wind, and fire. Earth, wind, and fire. That's actually water, wind, and earth. Boop. Gotta pop my cooldowns. I don't want to die here. Do I just need to run all the way around? Is that what I need to do? Was there another? Serotonin. Da 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 da. Regenerate HP over time. And we made a whole loop. Look at that. Back to the dragon seal. Get kicked. Can't be kicked. If anyone wants to know, it can't be kicked. I need to quit overcapping. I know it's not really an important spot to worry about overcapping, but I am. Ring of Slaying and Tracker Sabatons. Let's see what they look like just before I pitch them. Ooh! What the fuck? That's awesome! Stuff heals. That's cool. Holy shit, I'm keeping those. I do need to actually find some glam rings. I kind of like the turquoise ones, to be honest. Yeah, I can pitch that. I'm keeping these. That's awesome. I gotta throw those in the glam. I don't know what this is doing, but I'm just gonna try to outrun it. Boom. So Faye, you been up to anything today? I got one more day and I get a day off work. And I get to go, ad-lib that whole first hour of yesterday's stream. Just the sounds. We got our voices in it. But the actual gameplay sounds, I get an ad-lib. You remember, I'm sure. Tracker's Helm. What does this look like? Not liking it. But, you know what? It's a little weird, so I will keep it. That looks weird as hell. I'm not gonna lie. It looks weird. We'll keep it. Earring. Let's try. I think I like my earrings I got right now because, yeah, no, I don't like those. And yes, I'm just going to discard stuff if I don't like it. What level is this stuff? 70. So I need a Dark Knight sword. That's what I need. Hell yeah, they did. And some attack speed. You see, the earrings I got right now are kind of blue. That's this right here. I've been wearing them so it looks like the back of my headphones are lit up. I just like him. I don't know. It looks cool from a distance. Serotonin. The dragon's mouth. second worst spot to be. Oh, I killed him. Oops, my bad, man. Didn't mean to kill you so fast. Just popping cooldowns. My Wildlings gauntlets. Let's check them out. Ooh, I do kind of like that. That looks kind of dope. I don't know what I'd wear it with, but I'm sure I could find something. Be cool with a monk, maybe. No, I'll probably just wear this with my monk. Oh, are you kidding? He got away. Yeah! There is a flying Nimbus mount. I thought about buying it. I'm gonna buy a mount. I need to get a 2-seater. More earrings. I've had enough. Don't need it. Discard. I've got blues. I don't need these. I don't doubt I... Oh, that looks aight. What do I have on right now? Oh, you can't even see what I got on. Do I... Hold on. Oh yeah, I got invisible. That's why. Could I wear... Hold on. I can't. I know I can't dye anything here, but I just... Or not dye, but bop, bop, bop. What would this look like? No, I can't. No, no. I'll check it later. I care way too much about glam. It gets in the way of actually playing the game. I guess glam is in game. Oh, more birds, huh? Soaring seagull? Soaring seahawk? Is that what it is? Doom 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 doom. Oh, let's go. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, straight up Son Goku. Oh, look at that. Nope. Nah, my rod's gonna have the last word, bro. Da, 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 da. Oh, nice. I just jump and kick. That looked pretty cool. DED dead. He just comes by and just bats my head off. Hey, I got 60 poetics. Nice. Protector's coat. Let's check that one out. Ooh. That looks pretty freaking cool. Wow, I like that a lot. What would I use that with? Huh. That's pretty dope. I gotta figure out something to use that with. Wonder how it dies. Ooh, not bad. That looks pretty cool. Maybe use it in like a healer or something. Or a mage. Diet blue would be my blue mage. Ooh, let's see what it looks like in blue. Down. I'm sure you guys just loves going through. Ooh, that does look pretty cool. I love that color. That turquoise looks so nice. Let us leave duty. Finished. That's one down. There's too many places that I wanna go. Where do we need to go? Back to Gimbu. It's our fastest way. We'll just go from Tamamizu. I do not like going from this place. If I'm going to say probably my least favorite city. Not because it's not cool. It's cool. I like it. I mean, this would be awesome to be at. Why do I keep getting silky? But it's because I got to leave here through one of these. I can't just fly straight out. And then I've also got to leave this area straight up. That's two different areas I have to go. That's 200% more area I've got to go through than any other place. 200% more area, 1000% more of a pain in the ass. No. It's per area, it's 200% more area. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but if you think about it, it does. One times one is 2. 0 isn't real. If we put a couch on the roof, we'll be closer to the moon, which will make us smarter. It's science, guys. Headed for the temple or just taking in the wonderful smoky air? Hi, Capri Rose. Do you need any help with anything? What level are they? They're 95. They don't need help with anything. I was gonna say, if they were actually like low level, I'd run through some stuff with them. You know, that's a great idea, Faye. Who needs school? You are returned, and with a tomato bisque of geomancy, I gather? Got it. Hope it didn't get cold. Very good, very good. Of course there was no need to fear for the well-being of the warrior who faced my brother Byakko and lived. Let us brook no further delay and make ready for this next stage of Soroban's training. Listen well, everyone, for the magics we're about to unleash are ancient and terrifying. It's exceedingly dangerous, especially for Soroban. I wish you'd stop saying that. Be at ease, Sarban. Byakko will devote his energies to maintaining the wards on Koryu's prison. While we're occupied, should you be indisposed for a time, we'll manage. And I've been secretly practicing my Arcanima in preparation for a time like this, so don't worry, no matter what happens, we'll be ready. After all, we've each got to do our part if we're going to claim the fabulous riches. I mean, if we're going to save the Ruby Sea from certain doom. Man, riches would be nice. I just got over 500,000 gil again. Her enthusiasm notwithstanding, I expect we'll need to turn to you should this training go awry. Take a moment to see to your equipment and let me know when you're ready to begin. I think I'm good, bro. Everything in order? Then let us begin. Oh no! This is gonna level sync me. I'm a warrior, who cares? Tataru looks all dripped out. Tataru looks freaking cool. Now remember, Sarban, once opened, the box will spew forth smoke. Remain still and let it wash over you. Surrender to the magic and let it transform you into an auspice. We're going to be fighting Sarban, aren't we? And you're certain this will be temporary. As honored as I would be to join your ranks, I fear I'm too young to be so old. Come, you lot. Let us retreat to a safer distance. I'm down. Let's get out of here. Don't have to tell me twice. No train for after break, is there? No, there is no hunt train going on today. Cough, hack, wheeze. Uh-huh. It's a fake. I knew it. Gosh, what a waste of time. There better be some oh, no! Tataru? Tataru. Foolish urchin. Uh-oh, Gimbu. What? Nah, you should just let Tataru eat it. She's pretty freaking powerful. I think she'd be okay. Was that really necessary? You could just ask me to move nicely? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's that look for? Is there something on my face? You have no face. I wrote a short story and got, like... My teacher loved it in high school. Oh, no, she's old. And it was about a guy who had no face. My face. My beautiful face! It feels like I'll go leather left in the sun. Get a hold of yourself, child. You've been aged, nothing more. Be grateful you were not exposed longer, or you would have surely died. My short story, the guy ended up just having a plastic bag on his head. I may as well be dead already. I can't bear to go on like this. Did I not tell you before that the magic is fleeting? You need only endure it for a moment. All will be as it was. Nah, you old forever. Aw. I love Tataru. I'll keep her safe at all costs. But so preoccupied with the urchin I've been that I completely forgot about Soroban. I hope he's not been overexposed to the magic. At 5 years old, I was born without a face. That is an Aaron Hansen quote if I've ever heard an Aaron Hansen quote. That's a good one. At 5 years old, I was born without a face. Gra. Graha? You want us to go get Graha? Garaha. Would actually be how you say it. Garaha. Garaha. Well, that answers that. On your guard. I'm afraid he means to kill us all. The fact that I'm sure I've seen the episode, I couldn't even tell you. He bathed in tomato bisque's magic for far longer than the urchin, so I expect he'll not return to normal so quickly. In fact, I dare say he'll retain this form long enough to destroy the temple if we do not subdue him. Kill this man! Then we'll apologize to his family after. Shazam! Holy shit! With me, Cryptid. Urchin, hold nothing back. I am actually synced. I should have been thinking about that. I could have like eaten or something. Give me a little bit of a boost, but oh well. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Do I have time? Do I have time? I don't think I've got time. I don't think it'll let me. Vit, 8% Vit. 8% Vit. Let's go. That's all it is, but let's go. I hit the wrong button. You guys let me hit the wrong button. I blame you. Ed and Eddie. I'm gonna spin him, because why not? We're doing everything we're not supposed to. Ed and Eddie. Get kicked! Can't be kicked. In case anyone's wondering, can't be kicked. I've got to keep using my onslaught. Gotta practice that. Great food? I know that's not what it says. We will pop a huge barrier. Woo. Did that almost kill me still? That still almost killed me. And I popped a big barrier there. Like Ed and Eddie. Taru, do you need those on you, or am I supposed to be doing something about those? Pop them? Tataru, get away from me, dude. Tataru, quit following me around like a freaking weirdo. Pop, 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 pow. Alright, Soroban, you weren't that hard. Hit the wrong button. Should I be killing those things? I think I can get him down. He's at 4%. I win. I hope. Did I win? I won. Like, I just want to push Gimbu down a little bit and see if he floats back to that spot. Like, is he at a completely neutral buoyancy? Or does he choose where he's at? What happened? Why do you all look so something? Aroused is probably what he said. Oh, my dear Soroban, I knew you had potential, but it would seem I grossly underestimated your capacity for chaos. In any case, despite this unexpected turn of events, I should like to declare this training session a success. Let us take a moment to collect ourselves. Hey. Truth be told, this comes as a relief. Though Soroban's present strength pales in comparison to that of Byakko and myself, we know now for certain that his potential is extraordinary. I struggle to believe I could ever wield such power. All who are strong were once weak, Sorbonne. I'm no exception. Till I met Tenzin, I was no more than a floundering turtle you see before you. You never did tell us how you fell in with him. In love. In love, Tataru. I fell in love with him. Ah, well, if you wish to know the details. Turtle Man. Turtle Man. Long, long ago, when I lived 100 or so years and had only just begun to become something more, I received my first vision. A terrible calamity, one that would claim the lives of countless innocents, was imminent. Okay, I should have clicked it. But what was a little turtle to do? For while I had seen the future with crystal clarity, I was powerless to stop it. But I could but look on, helpless as cities burned and men died. So it was for centuries, until one day. After 500 years, I'd grown stronger, more reckless. I believed I could make a difference. So when I first saw a landslide that would bury a nearby village, I ventured forth to warn the people. You're a turtle, they said. Alas, while they were quick to discern I was no common animal, they could make no sense of my panicked flailings. To them I was a queer dancing turtle, a source of considerable amusement, for I knew not the words of men, and so my warnings fell on deaf ears. I bet it is. I love turkey, man. The older I get, the more I like turkey. Definitely like sliced turkey. If I'm getting to sliced meat, I used to be all about ham. Nowadays, if it's not turkey, I'm almost like just going to pass it up. It would be no different. Yet again, they would die. The people turned and walked away, bored with the fleeting amusement. With a heart fit to burst with sorrow and despair, I made to quit the village. Actually got that. Just then, I heard a voice, kind and gentle. Little one, you look troubled. Tell me what burdens you so. Though I knew he was addressing me, I doubted he would understand. Still, I told him of my vision, of the landslide I knew would bury the village and everyone in it, and my vain attempts to warn them. Your kindness is only surpassed by your bravery, little one. Fear not, I Tenzin and my comrade Byakko shall act in your stead. Then he killed me. 7 times. As Tenzin drew his sword, a great white tiger emerged from the wilds. Shall we give them a show? He whispered to the beast, which inclined its massive head ever so slightly in response. Then he killed me an 8th time. That's how I learned I was immortal. Pain. The pain never stopped. They then ran into the center of the village and began to fight as if they were bitter enemies intent on killing one another. Blade and fang flashing, too fast for the eye to follow. The two broke apart for an instant, and Tenzin bellowed, "Hearken to me! This white demon thirsts for the blood of man. If you value your lives, flee this place, seek shelter in the next village. The pain never stops." Needless to say, the bewildered villagers gathered up whatever was at hand and ran screaming, too terrified to even look back. What sounds like pain? What sounds like pain? Aye, I got that! As the 3 of us watched them go, I heard the white demon mutter, "You know full well I've not once tasted man flesh. Let's go ahead and do a poi trick." The village was later destroyed in a landslide. You guys can read. You guys know how to read. Let's go a little bit bigger. Let's go. What do we think? About right there? Yeah, about right there. You might not be able to see it as well, but I think we were done anyway. Whoop. I almost slipped on my socks and ate shit right here, and that would have been a lot funnier. So, all right. I've shown you guys gunslingers. I've shown you 3-beat. I'm going to take my jacket off. I'm sorry. We'll do a mummy. Mummy. So, a mummy, let's say you're just going from, don't do that. Going from like sideways, like an X-plane 3-beat. Hold on. And then I'm going to cross my arms. All right? I'm going to be doing like this. So a mummy would be like this. This is a mummy. Or what they call it something else. I forget what else they call it. You're like, well, how am I going to get out of that? Well, there's plenty of ways. You can do like little extensions, which will look cool. Just do a little side. You can do flowers. Yeah. And that, my friends, is a mummy. Yeah, like a straight jacket. Just like a straight jacket. I like that one a lot. It took me a long time to figure out how to get out of it. But I mean, this was like years ago. Bloop. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Faye. Appreciate you for letting me do that. I like doing poi tricks. After stream, I normally after I work out, just stand around spinning poi until I go to bed. Ah, juggle till I and mud. It's still off. Well, it's about to be off again, anyways, because I'm about to juggle, and then we're gonna run some ads. When next we call upon you, Cryptid, I expect to deal with my comrades. And there's too many places that I wanna go. Oh, and I'm practicing juggling my poi too. All right, let's back up a little bit. I need to just learn more juggling tricks. That didn't work. Hold on. All right, y'all. Well, we will be right back in 3 minutes. Let me go and run some ads, which I'm a little bit, I don't have to right now because I started a little bit late, but let's go ahead and just kind of fix our timing up a bit. So, hey, I will be right back in 3 minutes, guys. See you in just a second. All right, welcome back. It's a lot easier to fix that when it's black, because I can tell a lot easier. There we go. And let us continue. We need to go back to Tamamizu. You know, I was just talking trash about this place. Now it's going to make me go there like a dozen times. That is my luck. What up, Bunchin? A pleasure, Cryptid. Did you have a chance to visit with Saruman? How fares he with his training? Extraordinary. He's always been diligent and hardworking, but even so, I think he's blessed with such incredible potential. Cannot help but wonder who else among us might be possessed of similar abilities. That guy is. Yet I understand his trepidation. With great power comes great responsibility, as is often said. We may need to keep a closer eye on him to ensure he does not succumb to fear and attempt to flee his training. Gotcha. Oh, option. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. Dun dun. Ooh, I got hum. I gotta get that. How kind of you to pay us a visit, Cryptid. Now I need not summon you. But a moment ago, a certain surly cat returned with another missive addressed to you. See for yourself. I need to get my chocobo a different color. Brave adventurer who stood fast and quelled the raging armatama of my comrade Byakko. The time has come for you to return to Ryzen Temple. Oh, okay. I presume the auspices of Hell's Lid have need of you once more? If so, give my regards to them and dear Saruman. Bow. Who we getting? Who we getting? Who we getting? Armon. I'll take it. I like it whenever the mounts just soar for a little bit. I don't know why. Just very soothing. Definitely when my big, like, stone tiger looking thing does it. Because if it's not doing it, it's running in air. And hey, Fury, taking in the you know, kind of want to just go down there, see what that leads to. Man, how have I lived this long in real life? Because that's how I think. If I see like a hole in the ground like that, I'm like, let's go see what's in that. And I'm horrified of spelunking. I still end up in there somehow and be like, well, how did I end up here? Well met, Cryptid, well met. But wait, where's the little urchin girl of whom I've grown so fond? It would be remiss of us to proceed without her, would it not? Why not summon her with that trinket of yours, your link pearl? It is, right? It's okay. Exactly. I'll get out just fine. Hello, Cryptid. Is that you? Huh. Right now? Very well, if you insist. What wondrous things, these link pearls. Now then, let us wait until your friend arrives. Cryptid, Gimbu. Ah, good of you to join us, little urchin girl. You know, there's such a thing as running a joke into the ground. It pleases me to inform you that thanks to your assistance with his training, Sorbon's strength has grown by leaps and bounds. Ere long, we may We may count him among our most formidable warriors. Out of curiosity, where is Soroban anyway? Engrossed in a very special exercise, I'm afraid. Trust me when I say he would not want you to see him in his current state. Work up a sweat, no doubt. Glad to hear it. But I called you here not to discuss our Kojin friend. The wards have grown weaker. Presaging? Presaging? I don't know that word at all. Koryu something or another. Before he breaks free, the four lords must marshal their strength. What was it? Control negative? Negative. Shift? I don't remember. And so Cryptid, I must entreat you to quell the raging armatama of my dear something or another. I don't know. I can't read. A fight, is it? That's where our warrior of light shines. Who's his opponent this time? See for yourself. She should be joining us shortly. My mom? Mom? I'm gonna fuck that bird up. It's been too long, elder brother. You guys are related? Several hundred years by my reckoning. Am I to assume you've kept your silent vigil all this time, Suzaku? Let us not speak of such things. You bade me come hither for another purpose. That I did. Koryu's wards grow weaker by the day. The calamity he would visit upon us draws nigh. The four lords must join their strength together once more. And to that end, this warrior should unburden my tortured soul. Just so. His is a power far surpassing that of mortal men. He's heir to the legacy of Tenzin. No, I'm not. Brother, how dare you compare this creature to that shining paragon of virtue, of kindness, you sully his memory. I'm gonna fuck this guy up. I'm gonna fuck this bird up. And you dare think of yourself as equal? His better? Then I'll put you to the proof. And when you fail, or fall, it'll be a fate most deserved. Turn back if you not have it be so, or join me in misery. Are you miserable? Why don't you join me in not being miserable? Compared to Byakko, she seems much more angry? Yeah, so do you, Tataru. The armatama feeds upon her grief and fuels her rage. She yet mourns a love lost, but it's not my place to speak. Go to her, brave warrior, and learn the truth of her heart. Boom, let's go. Mess this bird up. We're having fried chicken tonight. You crave battle then? Even if it brings you your death. Out of duty, you pit yourself against enemies ever stronger. Without hesitation, without fear. You muster your courage and... Scraw! And that's it. You know, it is the four symbols. No, you're not even a pale shadow of his glory. There was but one man fit to wear the mantle of hero. He has long since passed from this world. Yeah. I don't know about the dragon, though. Who would the dragon... Maybe the last one is going to be a dragon. If so, then the Ruby Sea will be consumed by Koryu's fiery judgment, and we, her sworn protectors, will have failed in our duty. Is Tenzin's memory so sacred that you would doom this land out of spite? Yeah, I bet you Koryu's a dragon. That would make sense. Oh, Byakko, do you not see? Before I called you brother, I was but a bird who loved a man. Perhaps that was all I was ever meant to be. For I could brook no replacement of my side or in my heart. Not so easily as you. That poor bird. Koryu. Koryu, I think. I think that's how you spell it. Have you forgotten his final moments? How he fought and died to defeat Koryu? This one. How he sacrificed himself before our very eyes? Ah, yeah, that makes sense. How dare you ask me that? Every detail is forever seared in my mind's eye. Blackened scar upon my soul. How could I possibly forget? That is why all the Breath of Fire main character's name was Ryu, isn't it? Holy shit. Just found that out, and I'm a Breath of Fire fan. I seriously thought about doing Breath of Fire 4 as a playthrough sometime. Love that game. Probably make me want to drink, though. Because last time I beat that game, I was chugging Fireball. How dare you speak to me of dishonor? You who have opened our home to this pretender, I see him plainly, how he has wormed his way into your hearts, mimicking Tinzin's manner, cloaking himself in his scent, seeking to supplement Tinzin in our minds. Listen to yourself, my sister. The Armatama has driven you to see Oni in shadows. Let it be quelled before your soul is forever lost. Only a Tinzin will I entrust my soul. Only his love will I accept. You have nothing to fear from me. He said, oh, Tinzin, very well, but I'll brook no delay. I will await you in the depths, in my place of mourning. When it is ended, I shall mourn you too. Forgive her, Cryptid. She is yet consumed by her failure to save Tinzin all those years ago. Her regret is as a festering wound. The love she bore him gave her strength once. Alas, the Armatama was found purchase in her soul, feeds on her grief and despair. 'Tis plain that your presence troubles her as well. She senses your blessing and reminds her of him. There were moments when she looked on you with a fire in her eyes. When she gives herself to the Armatama, she may surrender to her delusions as well. If so, do not be alarmed by what she says. Stand fast and free her from her torment. Yo, if that bird starts coming on to me, you might want to shut your eyes. Be warned, she commands many powers, including the ability to manipulate geomantic currents. Only by remaining observant will you survive. That, and I'm level 100. So to what? Exactly, nothing. Who cares? Just let's go past that, Faye. Hell's Kier. A Kier is a kind of pastry, like a small donut. I made that up. Just so you know. I figure you probably already knew that. Alright, well, hey, let's go. Am I already unsynced? I think so. Yes. Alright. Is this one going to be a trial? Doom, 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 doom. Hell's Kier. Here we go. Level 70. I am already... Hold on. I hate doing this. Wait. I can just hit clear selection. That was dumb. Hell's Kier. Let's go. I mean, this bird's about to get a little weird, guys. So is mine. I need to take this off real quick. Oh, great. More clothes. Whatever. You know, put this bird on. Nah.
Tenzin, 'tis I! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you!
I'm not Tenzin.
You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes!
Get kicked. Oh no, I am hurting him. I should probably kill the other one though. I overcapped a bit. We're good. Bop, bop, bop. No shift. There we go. I'm good. Got the one. I was not playing that very safe. That's for sure. She got a lot of health. Are these birds gonna come alive? What's going on? I don't know what's going on.
I could not bear to lose you
Scarlet
again.
Melody, something's going on. What? Okay, what? 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 What am I supposed to be doing? Let's when do I need a home gang? I don't know what's going on. Just in case.
Trust in me, my love. I will protect you.
Come on, home gang. And it's off. Shield. Heal. All my heals.
Please, my love.
Alright, not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. La da da dun 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 dun. Da 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 da. Let's go ahead and do a burst phase. Bap. 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 He likes that.
Why do you do this?
Get kicked. Like, I could really put something more handy where I have kick, but I just keep kick on. I guess it is really handy in like lower level dungeons.
All I
And against anything that can be kicked. Full cap. One and dead. Where'd the person come from? Was I not paying attention that there was a person there this whole time? You were a bird. I want you as a mount. That's what I want. How do I get that mount? I want that mount. Hey, give me you as a mount. Let's see what she says. Alas, the scales have fallen from my eyes. That's it. That's all she says. Alright, bye. Yep. You're a bird, not a fish. You don't have scales. How long have I been blinded by this dream? This never-ending nightmare, unable to escape the memory of my beloved. I owe you an apology, brave warrior, as well as my life. In spite of the crude and disrespectful way I treated you, you nevertheless risked your life to free my heart from the terrible delusion that threatened to consume my soul. For the first time in centuries, I can reflect on my time with the man I so deeply loved without being driven to tears. I hate my cat. Do something. I was born in this world long, long ago, blessed with crimson plumage that shone like blazing fire in the sun. My form was likened to that of the firebird of legend, a being said to have a power to confer immortality upon mortal man. Thus was I pursued endlessly by those who yearned to conquer death. To them, to all mankind, I was no more than a means to an end. But Tenzin did not look upon me so. To him I was so much more, and he would become everything to me. Together we traveled, we four lords and the samurai. As comrades in arms, we journeyed the realm, feared at first by many for our nature. But Tenzin, dear Tenzin, would not close his heart to the people's plight. Not once did he hesitate to proffer a helping hand, and one by one he won over those who once cursed and condemned us. Be there only in the east to slay, or revenants in the west to exercise. Without hesitation, he'd bid us rise to the challenge, leave grateful men and women to spread word of our deeds, word which one day reached the ears of a king. 'Twas by the king's order that we battled this mad auspicious Koryu. Despite the many deeds to our credit, we four had only lived some few centuries and were no match for our foe. Against the might of Koryu's raging Aramatama, my brothers and I were powerless, but Tenzin, brave Tenzin, he would not be denied. At the last, he unleashed a powerful technique, knowing full well that it would leave him exposed. I watched as the light left his eyes forever. Had I been the Firebird of legend, had I possessed the power of immortality, had I been able to rescue him from death's obsidian abyss. And then, the cruelest irony of all, centuries later, when I finally went through the change, immortality became mine to command. I can but wonder if my bottomless grief for my beloved made it so. The power for which I yearned so desperately that day is now mine. If not to save him, then perhaps save those for whom Tenzin died. For the memory of my beloved, for his legacy I shall fight. Let us go and tell Genbu together. And Cryptid, thank you. Nice. I still want you as a mount. Oh, I see you're still in one piece. I gather all went well. Rest assured, elder brother, that I am myself once more. You certainly seem different from before, as if a great weight has been lifted from your shoulders. Your face is the very picture of serenity, I'd say. How very perceptive you are, little one. Indeed, I have at long last come to accept the passing of my beloved Tenzin. At long last indeed, but perhaps such prolonged periods of distress are unavoidable when one lives for more than 1,000 years. I myself am no stranger to melancholy. No, my brother, that you most certainly are not. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha? No, I don't care. Oh, how forgetful of me. I've yet to see how Soroban's training is coming along. Soroban! Soroban! He's gonna be a sexy lady, isn't he? Yep, looks like it. Definitely a sexy lady. But wait, I know this joke. It's a Firebird! No, it's an airship! Oh, no genre savvy urchin, for it is in fact an atomic bomb. Soroban. I mean, I expected him in some capacity, but not like this. I didn't mean to say the first line of that beforehand, but hey, I made that shorter. No one told me that this training would lead to such a radical transformation. Look at me! I'm a giant tortoise! A tortoise! I was wrong. This is the very definition of running a joke into the ground. There's no need for panic, Soroban. You probably just recited the words improperly and offered your body as a vessel for a great tortoise kami. Nah, that's just how you look, bro. That seems to me like a very, very good reason for panic. Unless I will return to normal after a short while, like with the tomato bisque of geomancy? Well, I cannot say with any significant degree of certainty, but you might regain your original form by the time Kara did quell Siryu's Amaramatama. Might? Might? What is might? Might is not an acceptable answer. You must be exhausted from your battle with Suzaku, my friend. Perhaps it'd be best if you returned to land above and took a rest. He's right. I doubt we'll be needing you for some time. And Sorbonne seems to be in no mood for company. Be sure to contact me if anything comes up. Guys, I'm coming right back. Don't make me go to Tamamizu and then come back. I'd been meaning to return home, even if only briefly, but given my current state, that seems unlikely. If you go in my stead and tell the elder I am hale and healthy, I'd be most grateful. I guess. I hate that place. Ba-da-da-da. Didn't get weird with the bird. Whatever. Interesting. Pain in my ass. Alright, on to the next one. Let's go. Speak with Bunchin. What up, Bunchin? I like when my chocobo looks like DJ Quaylid. Hey, let's get the hum. Ah, Cryptid, all is well with our friends beneath Hell's lid. What of Sorbonne? How goes his training? Blah, 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 blah. He failed to perform a ritual correctly and was transformed into a tortoise, you say? But you are aware that... Oh, I see. This must be some manner of Eorzean joke. How very amusing. A pity we'll not see him again for the foreseeable future. Hey, it's Cappy Rose again. But I will trust his for the best. As before, he should take as much time as required. He's a tortoise after all. Ha ha ha. No. Still makes no sense to me. You learned the emote? I'm gonna high five this person. High five. Alright, next. Passing through, or here for another reason. Regardless, I have tidings from our friends beneath Hell's lid. Another missive delivered by one of the auspices, a raccoon dog, I believe. It was rather agitated, too. I fear matters may be coming to a head. Koryu's awards are on the verge of failure. Return to Risen Temple at once, brave warrior. Worry not for the urchin. I've sent a messenger for her as well. I'm going to make sure they didn't say anything. Okay. Straight to the point, was it? Do not let me keep you. Do not let me keep you then. Digga-doom, digga-doom, digga-doom. Sheesh. Choked on my own saliva. Run, my little creature, run. Broom, broom. Flying sharks. Alright, we just gotta see what's in the hole. You can't even go in the hole? How lame is that? You can't even go in the hole. What are these people doing? Looks like I'm gonna go join them. Different people are just taking in the wonderful smoky air. To the temple. I know, right? Why can't I go in the hole? Why even put a hole there if I can't go in it? Good, good. Then let us proceed. You weren't exaggerating, were you, about Koryu's wards? Would that I were. Sorbonne and my comrades are doing their utmost to maintain them for now, but I feel Koryu will not be denied. Even now, I do not understand. I was certain we had more time to prepare. Bah, worrying over my mistake will avail us nothing. Only the strength of the four lords united will see us through this crisis. Only together can we hope to renew the wards and keep Koryu in his prison. Just let me fight him. It falls on you, Cryptid, to quell the armatama of our comrade Siryu. Will you do this for us, brave warrior? Which one is he? Is he the otter? Or the ferret or whatever? I doubted not that you would agree, but am nevertheless relieved. The last of our quartet is perhaps the most formidable among us, for in battle he commands a great host of Shiki. You will see this yourself soon enough, but for now, we must wait patiently. Nay, Gimbu, you need wait no longer. Oh, snake! You are come sooner than expected, comrade. I did not mean to click that. Then you know what must be done. This warrior Cryptid will face you in battle as he did Suzuko and Byako before you. Suzuku. Very well, but not here, for this is a temple, not a battlefield. To the east of Hingashi is an island I have claimed as my own. There we may wreak havoc to our heart's content. 'Tis far from this place, but a warrior such as you would not balk at a lengthy swim, I trust. Can't swim? Perhaps not, but it would needlessly tire him before the trial. I'll use my command of the flowing waters to speed his way. Ooh, nice. It means I'm spared the burden of looking after him. Then I am all for it. We shall gather at the Isle of Beko first, and from there begin our journey. Snake, get out of here. Urchin, while I'm away, I leave you in charge. Yes, sir, Tiny Turtle, sir. I'll keep a close eye on the others while they work their magics or whatever it is they're doing. Alright, hold on. What did I... Did I get Hum? I forgot. Emotes, we gotta see what Hum is like. Hum. I look dumb as hell when I do it. That's awesome. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I look dumb. Best dumb emote. Alright, speak to you at the Ruby Sea. Frickin' Tamamizu. Vroom vroom. Can you go up and out? No, of course you can't. Because why would they let you do that? It'd be too easy. Have a good nap, Edgy. If you've even clicked yet. Bow, bow, bow. This way this time. Dun dun dun. Let's go fight Siryu. I probably don't have to fly up. I might. I do not. It says down. I just don't look. Cryptid, was it? I see why Gimbu favors you. You are not unlike him. That much is plain. Tenzin too was possessed of a quiet confidence, a well-deserved one at that. When he met his foes in battle, blade in hand, he was magnificent. As well you should know, having been bested by him in single combat, which was why you chose to join us, was it not? Hey, Edgy, how did I know you just woke up and you slept too good? I vowed to surpass him, and from that day forward trained tirelessly to own my skills that I might claim victory in a rematch, only to be forever denied the chance when Koryu struck him down. Did you have a good nap? Oh no, that didn't happen, I'm just psychic. By the time I had become a full-fledged auspice worthy of the Four Lords, there was no one left to fight. My vow was broken, my purpose lost. Siryu. But the whispers within told me of another. They promised me redemption, vengeance, by destroying the fiend that robbed us of all of Tenzin long ago. Whispers? Brother, no, you mustn't. Oh, 4 minutes ago. Well, you have fun with that. I'm going to do some Four Lords for now. The strength to lay Koryu low can be yours if you but give voice to me. If you but let me lead the way. And so, shit. Hells yeah. Folly. I'll know not to trust his honor. Oh my god, I can't read. Onaid? I don't know that word. Words and false promises, and yet you would surrender to it, body and soul, perchance for evermore? But if you want to do like the new variant dungeon later, we definitely can. Turn back, brother. I beg of you, before it's too late, and you fall to the primal rage and become a broken shell, like Koryu. Like, we could, if you want to do that, we could totally do it after next break. Thank you, I know. Oh my god. Thank you, I know not what is at stake. Those words don't seem like they should be making a sentence like that. Only by embracing our Mitama will we ever rid ourselves of Koryu. This I know. You will not sway me from this path, warrior. What was the shortcut for slowing down the speed of the dialogue box, Edgy? You told me it once, but I forgot. I think it's like control. I don't know. Yeah, silence. That's what we're gonna do. I see you too are committed to your course. Hardly surprising, given that you fought Byakko and Suzaku. Tab. Nice. All right. Speed. Shift tab. This is indeed a troubling development. Embracing the order of Mitama, Shiki commands may pose a far greater threat. Nevertheless, our purpose is unchanged. You must show him the error of his ways, Cryptid, to save him from his primal rage. So tab makes it go faster, right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We're going negative. 0. Okay. 1. The Wreath of Snakes. Hey, it's Capri! Wait, are they on the same one I'm on? I don't know if they're on. I'll just let them do their solo stuff. Bop, bop, bop. That's not what I meant to do. Let's see where Wreath of Snakes is. There it is. The Wreath of Snakes. I'm terrified of snakes. I hope there's no snakes in here. I'm actually not like terrified of snakes. I mean, I'm cautious around snakes. I'm not scared of them. Sneak up behind. I got this. Got this. Won't even know I hit him. Backpack. I hit the wrong button. I gotta get my... Can't be kicked. Don't know if anybody will guess that. Can't be kicked. I hope there's no snakes. Snake. Snake. I messed up my combo. And I should have popped Storm's Eye. Well, I just stand in it. I don't think it's gonna hurt me very bad. Oh, my fingers are on the wrong buttons. Get another 30 seconds. Oh, come on. I don't... That doesn't matter, does it? I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna stand here. Hey, this dude looks cool. What's up, dude? You like to party? Ah, messed up. Alright, Numa.
Impudent mortals. Grant me the strength to smite mine enemies.
That looks awesome. I like that a lot. Kills me. Oh, I'm swimming. I can't swim. Can be kicked. Cannot be kicked. Just so you guys know. I need you guys to write that down in the cannot be kicked list. Alright? You guys have a list going, so I remember this. I hope. I did tell you guys to start that list. I need to just make a spreadsheet. That's just the name of all the trials. And then can be kicked or cannot be kicked. Because it's all just going to be can't be kicked all the way down. Snake? I just fight the snake. What are you going to say? You going to say anything? Are you going to talk about scales? Or feathers? You're going to talk about feathers since the bird talked about scales? Say something. Say something. No. You're every bit Tenzin's successor, warrior, for you are but the second child of man to have bested me in battle. That's what he did. That's why it panned up like that. Just wanted me to make the noise. Once I was a simple merchant selling food on the side of the road. I'm not going to read what it says. I'm making this one up. And then this man came up one day, said, "Give me all of your fried chicken." I said, "I don't have fried chicken, sir. I'm a vegetarian." They all got sad. So they sat down and cried while a woman came up and asked me, "Mr. Snake, would you please fry me some chicken?" Yeah, Mr. Snake. And I said, "No, ma'am. I don't have any chickens." And they cried. And then they brought their other friends, who also cried. Until they disappeared. They cried so hard their bodies vanished. And all my food as well. Till one day, this man brought his chicken friend along with him, drug him along on the ground. I dispatched them every time, though. I took little joy in it. And then one day, a man unlike all the others appeared before me, a samurai in the company of beasts. Tenzin I fought. He won. The fallen kami had at last been bested by a fortune-seeking hunter. I could not help but chuckle as I closed my eyes and awaited the inevitable blow. "Join me. Let us begin anew." Saying this, he extended his hand to me. All that I was, all that I'd ever been, was no more. I had nothing. Yet not only did he see fit to spare me, but offer me a new home. But even a fallen kami has his pride, and I could not readily accept such kindness. Even if I yearned for it, seeing this, Tenzin laughed. "Then, earn it by growing stronger, and in turn using that strength to help others, as you have been helped. Become more than you are, and more than me." Thus did I vow to devote myself to becoming an auspice worthy of man's worship and admiration, to become a magnificent dragon that would safeguard his chosen. Strange. My recollection now is not what it was as it was before. Details once indistinct are now vivid and clear. Perhaps Armatama clouded my judgment. Thank you, Cryptid. Had you not helped me to remember my vow, I might have lost the chance to honor Tenzin's memory forever. Wait, where's Gimbu? Has he returned to the temple without us? This bodes ill. Dun dun, take it down. My phone's in my pocket. Yay! Alright, Siryu. Ooh, four lords. An evocative ink depicted of the four lords. The fifth lord. Alright. Well, hey, if Gimbu left without us, then it can only mean that Koryu's return is imminent. Come, we must rejoin the others at Ryzen Temple. I'm not going to Tama Music. I'm flying straight there. I thought I was going to get silky again. I don't care. I will always love the T-Rex mount. It just flies so majestically. Wum, 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 wum. Probably run ads here in just a bit. Whoa, what was that? I just saw something about Final Fantasy 11 on my phone. It could have just been nothing Final Fantasy 11 forum? What's going on there? Boom, 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 boom. I would love to play some more 11. What's going on with it? Yeah, so they're suspending another server. Like, you can't even make a character on the server I'm on anymore. That sucks, though. Something is going on. I hit the wrong button. I meant that button. That was still wrong. Get another one. Rip. You know, you all just have to beat the first boss of Final Fantasy XI to play it, and that's Play Online Viewer. You are, as ever, a welcome sight, Cryptid. And you, Siryu. Forgive me, Gimbu. I've been a great fool. As have we all many times before, and doubtless will be again. Nevertheless, forgive me. Look, learning to apologize is one of the strongest things a person can do. So good job, Siryu. I'm proud of you. The wards are at their limit. Something else. I don't know. Shift tab? Then it is well that Siryu has returned to the fold. For now, we four lords may bring our united powers to bear against our foe. There's a bear? Your part in this is finished, my friends. Now you must go. Should we fail in this final endeavor, then the temple, nay, the whole of the Ruby Sea may be consumed by Koryu's wrathful fires. Okay, I just won't come back to the Ruby Sea. Don't be stupid. We came to see this through to the end, and we'll do just that. That's the Scion way, right, Cryptid? I'm like halfway out the door. That your will, so be it. Join us then and stand as witness to our deeds this day, which will determine the fate of all that we hold dear. I need a new bracelet. It does not match. I need to get... That's going to bother me. I need to get a glam bracelet. Or just Emperor's New bracelets or bracers or whatever they're called. I feel like I kind of need something with this outfit, though. Hold nothing in reserve. Summon all your strength. Only then can we hope to triumph over our mad brother. They do look much cooler like this. Yeah, it worked. I can feel it. The wards are mended, strengthened. And they're gone. Pans back out. I'm already back halfway out the door. Boy, you look weird. No, no, no. Even now, after everything we've endured, everything that's made us stronger, how can we fail? Guys, I'm 30 levels higher than him. All shall burn. Alright, Red Medio. Look, you go back to your game, Red Medio. This is Final Fantasy. Gimbu! Oh god, I've got to step up. Somebody else has to be the turtle. It's gonna be me. Gimbu? Everybody step back. I need to get in my shell. So did Gimbu just die? will be impossible for us three alone to bind him. But we can hold him at bay for a time. Flee this place. Nah, I'm good. Maybe we cannot bind him, but together we can defeat him. Fool, a hero you may be, but Koryu is an opponent none can defeat. I killed you once before, Samurai. I'll kill you again. Alright, let's see about that. Tenzin? Huh. Alright. Hey. Brother, sister, now's our chance to restore the wards. How? Even in his weakened state, without Gimbu, we do not stand a chance. Sorbonne! Sorbonne, come away from there before you get hurt! If I do not act, then our lives are forfeit anyway. Ours and everyone else in this Ruby Sea. What is he doing? This is a ritual performed incorrectly before, when he summoned a great tortoise kami into his body. See now, he offers himself to Gimbu. I can feel his presence returning. But if Sorbonne does this, then his own soul will be... Oh! I'd rather you not say it aloud. Otherwise, I might have second thoughts. Believe me, I know the consequences, and I'll accept him. Farewell, my friends. Please look after Tamamizu. No, I hate that place! Sorbonne! First thing we're doing after he's gone is raising Tamamizu and putting those assholes on land, okay? I'm tired of being in that bubble. I'm tired of having to fly out there and then go straight up to get out again just to fly. Tamamizu's getting popped. Worry not, Sorbonne. We will not let it be for nothing. Sorry, I'm still moving that. Making sure. We have definitely got to run ads here in just a second, guys. Burn. All shall burn. Bro, that's Red Meteor sign. Perhaps one day, many thousands of years from now. But not this day. We're gone. Okay, that's weird. You guys see where the chat box is over there? To the right of it, you can't see it, but in my actual physical monitor here, there's a slight line where I can see the actual game behind it. Like, it cuts off to where it's got that black slit, like it's got right here. Oh, hold on. Right here? But then on the other side of it, like right here, it shows actual gameplay. Well, I don't know. That just looks weird. I can see super far. Let's close that. All right, guys. Well, hey, let's go ahead and run those ads because it is time. So I will see you guys in 3 minutes. Be right back. Alrighty, welcome back. I hit my green screen and went to first person all at the same time. Didn't move it. I mean, I did move my green screen. You just couldn't tell. All right. Well, let's finish the Four Lords. All right, Gimbu, what we gotta do? Koryu shall not threaten us, or for many millennia yet. Let us rejoice in this hard-won victory. Nearly lost were it not for your courage and strength, Cryptid. Something's gotta happen. There's no way that's it. But Sorbonne. Tragic though his sacrifice was, it was not in vain. Let's not mourn his death, but honor his memory. Death? Memory? What in the world are you on about? Sorbonne yet lives. Let me guess, in our hearts or some such shit. Honestly, if you're gonna try and comfort us, you could at least do better than offer trite cliches. I'm simply making a statement of fact, but I see words alone will not serve to communicate my point. But I should be, huh? I, I do not understand. The ritual the Kojin performed, when one summons the soul of an immensely powerful entity into one's own body, is understood, nay, expected that the summoner's soul is extinguished in the process. That is true. When the summoned entity's soul is of surpassing strength relative to one's own, Thorbon's, however, has grown remarkably robust, owing to his intense training and his prolonged exposure to the magics of Tomato Bisque of geomancy. His soul now eclipses mine in spiritual potency, which is why it holds fast to this vessel. And so, when the enchantment fades ere long, mine will depart and fade as before. Just when we were getting used to having you around again? Koryu's aim was true, as you saw. In my final moments, I was filled with regrets, but no longer. With my remaining time, I'll attend to my affairs. Train dear Sorobon to succeed me as the next Gimbu. Nice. Wait, me? The next Gimbu? The four lords are ever needed. You have both the strength of will and character to succeed our elder brother. Wouldn't you all not agree? I think he more than proved himself when he stood his ground against Koryu. Still, it should be in a unanimous decision. Byakko? As you say, he faced certain death without hesitation and embraced sacrifice for the sake of others. I should be glad to welcome him to our fellowship. If that's how you all feel, then I'm certainly in no position to refuse. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations. Give an ilm and they'll take a malm, I swear. Do not think I've forgotten our bargain, little urchin. Great feats demand consummate rewards, and we are auspices of our word. It's about time. Did you hear that, Cryptid? It's treasure time! While we see to the preparations, perhaps you could spare a moment for my dearest comrades. With their troubles at an end, we may be parting ways soon. So this might be the last opportunity for you to speak with them for quite some time. Okay. With Koryu in prison once more, my comrades. Oh shit, sorry. And I are free to watch over these lands as before, as is our duty. And when the wards falter once more, we shall again gather our strength and beat back our mad brother's assault, together with noble Sorobon, a worthy successor to the fallen Gimbu. For now, however, we may enjoy a welcome respite. A peace we owe as much to you as anyone else, I should think. See many battles ahead of you, for like Tenzin, you are not one to rest on your laurels. This much is plain. I wish you good fortune in the wars to come. But I ramble. Do not deny it. When one has lived as long as I, it is all too easy to lose track of time. Go. Should ever you crave the company of we curious beasts, you'll find us here. Worry not for Sorobon. We will guide him in his journey and help him to reach his true potential, as Tenzin once guided us. I'd long since given up on ever seeing him again, and then he was there, shining paragon of strength and virtue. Memory made manifest. But if he had been more than that, I would have told him. This body I once cursed that I've come to cherish. This I owe to him and his love. I think he already knows. Oh, well, that would be wonderful if true. For all his virtues, he could be remarkably oblivious at times. But although he taught me to love and accept myself, it was you who helped me to remember, who helped me to smile again. For that, Cryptid, you will always hold a special place in my heart. Please come and visit us in the future. Sweet! Me and that bird are gonna get weird. At first, I thought he was a figment of my imagination, but he was real enough. How or why I know that, know not, but a possibility springs to mind. When Tenzin was mortally wounded by Koryu, he used the last of his strength to seal him within the sacred crystal. The original wards were born of his flesh, his very essence. An act of desperation, I once believed, but now I wonder, was it in preparation for this very day? But even if it has been part of an elaborate plan to preserve his soul as a final defense, his strength alone would have never sufficed. But yeah, exactly, I'll have to do. I don't know, that bird was getting kind of weird. It was saying some stuff, and was, I don't know, it was weird, you missed it. Nay, he needed another warrior possessed of tremendous potential like himself, one blessed with a singular power to whom he could bequeath his own. He knew another would come, you see, another hero the likes of which the world so rarely sees. Thousands and thousands of years ago he foresaw you coming. Clever bastard, put me to shame with the strength and wisdom both. And still he denies me my rematch. But at least I still have you, Cryptid. Live long, for I'm not finished with you yet. We'll fight again, and I will win. Without turning to the Armatama, you may be assured. Whew. Bow, bow. Yeah, she was down bad for Tenzin. But then I came up. Alright, Sarabon. Sorabon. I don't know how you say his name. Ginbu. We'll call him Ginbu. Come and claim your rewards, honored friends. Alright, new Ginbu. What are the rewards? It better be money. I broke $500,000 again. It's beautiful. So beautiful. More than enough to make up for 1,000 of Alphino's reckless purchases. A fitting reward for saviors of the Ruby Sea. To be honest, I was half expecting another terrible joke. But you really followed through. Getting this home is going to be no easy task. If transportation is concerned, we'd be happy to deliver it to a destination of your choosing. Really? Just like that? In that case, the Ruby Bazaar in Kugane? If it's no trouble, that is. None whatsoever. Every member of the collective should be glad to lend a hand. Sorry. Sleepy. And with that, I take my leave. So, Sorbonne, will you really stay here and not return to Tamamizu? Well, I did agree to become the next Ginbu. For the duration of his training, I would have him remain here. It'll be a long, hard road, believe you me, and I intend to spend my remaining years guiding him, all 500 or so. And there you have it. I hope I can impose upon you to deliver Bunchin the news. Wait, 500 years? As in you'll be here for another 5 centuries? I thought you said the enchantment would fade ere long. These things are relative. What's with that tone of yours anyway? You should be honored to be the beneficiary of my sage tutelage, foolish turtle. You're a turtle too! An old, tiny, crabby ghost turtle. Get out of my head. There's something a little frightening about watching them fight with themselves. Just starts punching himself in the mouth. Pop, pop, pop. Maybe we should leave them alone for a while. Thank you for everything, Cryptid. Tataru. Safe travels. Hey! I just find it hard to believe that's it. Let's go Tamamizu. Bunchin, what up, my man? I sense you have reasons other than the usual for this particular visit. Might it have something to do with Sorbonne? I beg your pardon? Sorbonne has become the next Gimbu? I will not feign understanding. However, this extraordinary state of affairs came about is utterly beyond my ken. As unbelievable as I yet find it, though, I have no doubt that you speak true. Sorbonne's had an incredible string of bad luck, succumbing to the Armatama, becoming a giant tortoise, and now this. On the other hand, he could have refused and instead agreed to take on this responsibility, so we may as well support him, don't you think? Indeed, though it pains me to imagine Tamamizu without our Sorbonne, it fills me with pride to know that a Kojin of the Blue has been granted this great honor. We shall pray for him, that he may rise to the occasion and serve as a benevolent guardian to all who call the Ruby Sea home. Thank you for helping him to find his true calling, my friends. Oh no, the pleasure was all ours, and the profit. I'm not sure I take your meaning, but I appreciate the sentiment. But if I might ask a final favor, would you be so kind as to look in on him from time to time, just see how he's getting on all right? Of course. Let's leave and go spend that money. It's not every day you make friends with a secret collective of talking animals, after all. Even if Sorbonne hadn't decided to remain at Ryzen Temple, I wouldn't have minded, or wouldn't have wanted to... You can be sure I'll head there from time to time. You're welcome to join me when I do, of course. Is this really it? Or is there more? I also just realized, is there a little teddy bear hanging from my pants? Was that all of the 4 lords? Was that really it? I swore I saw like a teddy bear or something hanging. Oh, there it is! Look! There's a little teddy bear hanging dangling from me. Look at that guy. I guess that was it. I mean, I can go check and make sure, but that looks like it. Alright, Behemoth. Behemoth. I did really bad at the PvP I did earlier. Like, really bad. Probably the worst PvP game I've had in a long time. I better start flying. Yeah, looks like that's it. I'll go in and just make sure, but... Behemoth, you look weird doing that. Not like the T-Rex. Yeah, I bet you there's nothing else. What is the next thing we could do? Pick up some more blue quests? Run a PvP? Do a dungeon as Gladiator because I want to hit, not Gladiator, Paladin because I want to hit level 40. I don't think there's anything in there. Nothing at all. We'll go in. Hey, look at who it is. Damn, that is it, guys. We have finished the 4 lords. I really figured we'd fight Koryu. All right, well, let us go ahead and we will... What is something we can work on? I'm just trying not to run that dungeon on my Paladin. Level 39. I just want to hit 40. I want to break 40. Oh, I wonder how long it would take to get into one if I tried doing it on this server. Oops. What is that? What is that? X36. Here? In here? There's no X36 in here. 36.4. Yeah, that's not here. What are you talking about? Alamegan Quarter. Where's Alamegan Quarter? Alamegan Quarter. That would be Aldal, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's a little El Amigo. Is that it? I don't know. El Amigo again. Cool language. Bow, bow, bow. I'm probably wrong. The locks. The locks. Travel. Teleport. Where's the locks? The locks. The locks. The locks. The locks. The locks. Yeah. In what? In what? Gear up. Gear up. Gear out. Gear out. There we go. The locks. The locks. Okay. Wrong one. Wrong one. Aluminium quarter. That's the first time I've ever seen Gearabania. Nowhere? 36-4, 31-8. This one? Ruby Doomsday? No. 36. Oh, no, maybe. 30, yeah. That one? Ah! How do I get down here? Just quit being dumb. Doom, 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 doom. Duolingo. Ruby Doomsday. The Resistance and Alliance forces prepare in earnest as a new threat looms on the horizon. Ooh. Cryptid. Glad you could make it. As you may have heard, Commander Alden has given orders to embark from Alliance headquarters to hold back the advance of the Empire's latest menace. Not that the soldiers stationed there are too chuffed about being on the front line against these new weapons. If they're designed to slay primals, they'd make short work of us mere mortals as well. Mind you, it's Gaius Balsar. Oh, Gaius Balsar. And his followers who've led the charge so far. By all accounts, they've been giving as good as they get. A good way to do it. Unfortunately, their sorties have met with little success. I dare say they'd benefit greatly from your presence in the battlefield. If you're ready, my colleague over at Porta Praetoria will show you the way. Hey, let's go. What is this? On your way to headquarters, I take it? Hey, let's go. What is this? Yeah, I heard too. Good old Ruby Doomsday. I actually stayed at a hotel right next to a Ruby Doomsday a couple years ago. It was nice. I say a couple years ago. It was like 20 years ago with Jake. It was not 20 years ago. It would have been 15 years ago. So, your mind is set? Then I shall apprise you of the situation. Gaius, you look so weird whenever you're not in your armor. We have discovered that the previously abandoned Ultima weapon project is being helmed by the reformed 7th Legion. 5th Legion! They have already succeeded in producing several prototypes, one of which is set to be deployed on the Yorzun front. Its name? The Ruby weapon. Ooh. Severa and I were able to get within striking distance during one of its test runs and made an attempt to destroy it. An attempt that ended in failure, alas. Based on our knowledge of the original Ultima weapon, the explosive we employed should have been sufficient to blast through its armor plating. They barely left a mark. We suspect the gifts of its predecessor may have proven the source of its resilience. As you well know, the Ultima weapon was designed to absorb aether from the icons. The Ruby weapon no doubt shares that ability. If any were summoned during the uprising in Garlemald's occupied territories and thereafter consumed, our enemy would become all the more formidable. But its near impenetrable armor was only the beginning of our troubles. It fought back with whip-like claws that could be extended and contracted at will. In the face of such opposition, we were forced to withdraw. This is going to be like Final Fantasy VII Ruby Weapon, isn't it? Which, I mean, makes sense. Guys, what's... Ah, fuck. You need not concern yourself. Let us not forget that I am the one who initiated the Ultimate Weapon project. If I must give my life to bury his shameful legacy, then so be it. Why does he have so many masks? If you were to face it as you are now, you'd be cut down before you even hobble within firing distance. In any case, we can't afford to lose the information in your head. On both the foe we face and the Empire itself, we all know that asking for Carthag's assistance presents us our best chance at stopping that war machina. 'Tis true that if anyone were capable of putting down such a monstrosity, it'd be him. Though I have no right to ask this of you, will you lend us your strength? Nah. No. I'm not one to back down from a fight. You have my thanks. And mine. Though I must impress upon you the urgency of our situation, we have received word that the Empire is preparing to advance on the Gimlet Dark. That is where we'll intercept them. If our fears are proven correct, the Ruby Weapon will be among their hosts. So to break through our lines, there's no telling the devastation it'll wreak. Make no mistake. Sorry, wreak, and I was thinking havoc. The very survival of Eorzea hangs in the balance. Once you've steeled yourself for the battle ahead, your escort will lead the way. That guy? That guy's my escort? Alright. What price must the world pay for my hubris? A short while earlier, in the Garlean-occupied city of Wurlitz Magitech installation, I think is what it said. Yep. Commencing Ruby Weapon activation sequence. All units, stand by. That's Final Fantasy VII Ruby Weapon. Probably the coolest looking one in my opinion. Issuing synthetic artisite system. Fusion successful. No signs of incompatibility. Awaiting your signal. Ruby Weapon. Codename Darnus. Ready for launch. Vaudelin was briefed me on our mission. I'm to take you as far as our expected point of contact with the Ruby Weapon. Once we arrive, the rest is up to you, I'm afraid. Cinder Drift. Alright, let's do this. Confront Ruby Weapon and Cinder Drift. That's gonna be level 80, right? Cinder Drift. Let's go. Yep, we're good. Foul. Foul. Oh, too late. Too late. Already went into this. I'm sorry, Edgy. Should I have tried as a DPS? Would a DPS been a smarter idea? Girabania, Cinder Drift. This looks cool. Mark III, Anti-Icon War Machina, the Ruby Weapon. Is this gonna be possible, Edgy? Enemy detected, commencing attack. There is a DPS check, gotcha. I like the music. It is difficult to get the check. Ooh. Do I have anything I can pop to maybe help me? I don't. think so. A lot of spell speed stuff. Why do I have so much spell speed stuff? Nothing. Nothing. So I'm not worried about it. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Big fat tacos. Gotcha. Big fat tacos. I should probably save my next burst for the DPS check. What is the DPS check called? And am I going to be AoEing stuff? Ruby weapon cannot be kicked. Add that one to the list, guys. Ruby weapon, not kicked. Not kickable. Phase 2, gotcha. Is it going to be an AoE? Or well, I'm saving my burst. I should probably keep Storm's Eye up until then. I didn't mean to do that. I need to overcap. Just overcap. Say screw it. Bop, bop, bop. I know we're going kind of slow, but... is he going? Okay. Doom, doom, doom. Do I have to kill him to get to phase 2? Because if so, I'm just going to start popping through burst phase. Or at least a half-ass burst phase. Alright. Oh no! Kick! Oh, why'd I do that? Saw it off cooldown, so I hit it. Alright, gotta get you down. Doom, doom. Just stand in it. And he's at 1%. Alright, first phase. Now phase 2. This can't be. The ruby weapon is unstoppable. I'm sorry, everyone. See in for me. Activating Oversoul. Increasing pilot override rate to 100%. Commencing forced shutdown and system restart. Synthetic oversight switching to Oversoul mode. Loading data sample. Darkness combat data ready. Initiating organic core override. What is this? No, get out of my mind! Stop, no. Not nail. I am... What's up? You coming often? I have nail tendonitis. Come to purify this forsaken land. Alright, where's the DPS check? Is it just this? Can't be kicked. Alright, I'm assuming it's this. Which means I'm gonna blow up. Uh-oh. Oh no, wrong button. Who am I hitting? Who am I going for? Uh-oh. Am I dead? What? Yeah, that didn't work. Alright, well, let's try that as a DPS. See if it does any better. Because that did not work. Let us leave. If I leave, is it going to let me back in? Try once more. I'm not even ready for this, though. Okay, get behind the rocks. I see. Oh, come on. There's no way I can do this. Yeah, I can't even get the DPS check. Oh, that sucks. Can't use this out of combat. Alright, we're just gonna try stacking up. Keep the ad split? Okay. Oh, and then they got together immediately. Yeah, I can't do jack shit when they're together. Yep, home game did not work. Alright, I'm going to have to leave and try a DPS. Get that down. We'll see how that goes. If I leave, matched party for the dudes complete for sleep. Preform party in less than 10 minutes. I think it's been less than 10 minutes. Can I vote abandon? I'm not seeing a debuff. So, let's go ahead and switch to Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Dragoon. I don't think I got anything else I'd rather run. I mean, I could do Picto. Hey, I forgot my Dragoon was still in this. Alrighty then, let's go. So save up most of my... I've not played Dragoon in so long. I am tanking his Dragoon. Ooh, I hit my way wrong button. Did I just die? Yeah, I just died. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know. I wasn't having that issue last time. Ooh. Alright, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, stand on this? You know, that would be a smart idea. Couple marks left. Well, you know, this is probably going to be the last thing I do tonight. It is already almost 9. Don't you have to be at work early tomorrow? Surprised your old ass still up. Alright. I guess I don't need to save that just yet. Oh, my fingers are on the wrong buttons. Gonna save for the DPS check. Saving everything. All right, first phase going down. All right, now I don't know how to keep the ads separated because there's only one of me. Can I just turn my back? Stop! You stop! I'm doing this. Stop! Kill one before. Okay, thanks. Darn is accommodating. Blah blah blah. Let's friggin' go. And then hide behind a rock. Did I succeed on the DPS check on the first time? If so, this will probably be a lot easier. Darnus. Didn't work. I fucked that up. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna keep going. Hope we don't die. Boom! That felt good to play Dragoon again. That was nice. That was nice. Bow. You dead. First try. Yeah, hardest enemy in the game. Beat him first try by myself. What can I say? You know, best there ever was, best there ever will be. Wake up in the morning and I piss excellence. Even from afar, your figure was unmistakable, as ever an impressive display. Though, as I'm sure you will concur, the ultimate weapon pales in comparison to this new monstrosity. If their research is allowed to continue, the next model will be nigh on unstoppable. With that in mind, the Allegiance has enlisted the help of... Wait, I hear something. Guys, I'm sorry, dude, but as many times I've fought you, it's still weird. What's up? Come here often? Here to sift through what remains of the ruby weapon, are you? Allie, what do you think you're doing? Allie. Father? It's been too long, Alphonse. And you too, Rex. What? Given that the Empire is proceeding with the weapon project and making inroads to Eorzea, I suppose it's only a matter of time until our paths crossed. It's wonderful to see you again, Father. Although I can't say I think much of the company you've been keeping. I know a lot's happened, but I'm just glad you're alright. And now, you can come back to Garlemald with us. My days serving the Empire are over. Because you're suspected of assassinating Emperor Varys? But we know you never do a thing like that. There must be a way to prove your innocence. Then everything can go back to the way it was. So he found you two shivering on the roadside when he was going through Werlet. Lucky for you, eh? If you hadn't, we'd probably be dead by now. As for us three, our parents all died in the epidemic. We'd still be begging on the street corners if it weren't for him. I just wish there was a way we could repay Lord Gaius for all the kindness he shows. Oh, it makes me like Gaius more. He fights for the Empire, so we should too. That'll make him proud of us. You're saying we should join the army? I don't think that's such a good idea. Everyone in Werlet was scared of the Garleans. Why would we want to be like them? Lord Gaius is different. I know he is. You're right. He always says that the strong should lead the weak. Maybe that's why he took us in. Alright, if becoming a soldier is what it takes, I'll do it. Who's with me? Count me in, and maybe one day he'll look up to us like we do Lord Gaius. Then it's settled. From now on, we're all brothers and sisters fighting for the same cause. Brothers and sisters, and that would make Lord Gaius our father? Well, if he doesn't mind us calling him that, I suppose so. If a group of children all came up to me and started calling me father, I would probably kill them all. Or just run away, never come back. That makes you our big brother. Since you're the oldest, you'd better be nice to us, or I'm telling father. Fwing! And then they all died, one by one. The rats. Father, since you went away, a lot's changed in the Empire. For us, too. If we'd known that you were still out there, still alive, none of this would have happened. What do you mean? The truth is, if you must go, I'll not stop you. Answer me this. Who is piloting the ruby weapon? We all know that Nail Van Darnus has not returned from the dead. Who do you think? It was Melisandre. No. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe you would let that happen. She was a sister to you, to all of you. We only want to finish what you started. And while we'll never forget all you've done for us, next time we meet should be as enemies. Goodbye, Father. Damn. As for you, hero of Eorzea, you'll pay for what you did to Melisandre. Swear to it. Aura still look really cool. I still like Aura, but I'm happy with Cryptid. I got a free Fantasia too. I do have a Fantasia, but I'm not gonna Fantasia anytime soon. Very happy with Makote. My dog is barking. But hey guys, I do believe that's going to be it. We can pick off, yeah, we can pick up here next time I do some Final Fantasy, which should be soon. Tuesday, might be Tuesday. Trying to think of what days I got free. It might be another week till I play some more of this. But we will be back tomorrow for Final Fantasy 12 because I need to make a little bit of headway there. And I do want to remind everybody, I did a little bit of off-screen grinding. So I might have a little bit of, more licenses unlocked tomorrow. But hey, y'all have a good night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 6. And need me, hit me up. Catch you then. Peace.